Hi everyone, I'm John Thomas and I'm running unopposed for Iowa City City Council District C. I'd like to share with you a little bit about why I've decided to seek re-election and the skills I bring to City Council. If re-elected for a second term, I want to continue implementing and expanding upon the numerous initiatives approved by the current council. These initiatives include the Affordable Housing Action Plan, the Bicycle and City Parks Master Plans, the Public Transit Study, and our Climate Mitigation and Adaptation Plan. One of City Council's vision statements is found in our strategic plan goal, fostering a more inclusive, just, and sustainable Iowa City. By serving as City Councilor, Planning and Zoning Commissioner, and the Northside Neighborhood Association Coordinator, I have experience and skill collaborating with both public officials and local citizenry in building consensus consistent with our strategic plan vision. In addition to planning and policy initiatives, an issue of citywide concern is the condition of our streets. A couple of years ago, I expressed to council and to city staff my concern about the poor street conditions in various parts of Iowa City. I felt we were falling behind in our street maintenance and our 5-year capital funding cycle was insufficient to catch up. This year, staff will be developing a pavement management program to address this issue, and City Council will be considering funding options addressing street repairs in a timely fashion. All actions taken by City Council require careful analysis to ensure they are applied fairly and equitably. For example, our Parks Master Plan identified gaps in service. These gaps must be addressed in our future planning efforts to ensure everyone has safe, convenient access to our community gathering spaces. Providing more accessible and convenient access will also reduce our use of fossil fuels and thus reduce pollution and carbon emissions. Regarding work experience, by the end of this year, I will have over 8 years of public service in Iowa City, 4 years on City Council, 3.5 years in the Planning and Zoning Commission, and 1 year as the coordinator of the Northside Neighborhood Association. My professional experience includes serving for 23 years as a landscape architect with the City of San Francisco, primarily designing neighborhood parks, streets, and the sites of other public facilities such as neighborhood libraries. Many of my projects received recognition from organizations such as San Francisco Beautiful and the American Society of Landscape Architects. With over 30 years serving cities as both a public official and a public servant, I have a wealth of experience in addressing the complex problem a city is, both at the level of formulating policy and at the fine grain of implementation. For example, in the area of transportation policy, I initiated a staff review of our street design standards to improve public safety among pedestrians, bicyclists, and drivers. At the finer grain of transportation implementation, I also successfully advocated for improving the intersection safety at McAllister and Gilbert Streets by installing 4-way stop signs. In brief, I'm comfortable with the policy and technical side of decision making. If negotiations are held in good faith, I am adept at finding common ground among potentially conflicting points of view. Thanks again for your time, and please vote on or before November 5th.